Alright, so it seems like it's the perfect time for me to finally sit down in front of the camera and talk to you guys. I've been wanting to do this for so long. I watch so many YouTubers that do this and I love to watch them and learn from them. So it's really cool for me to finally do this. I hope you guys enjoy it. So we've been in lockdown for our quarantine for like 2 weeks now. It feels like it's been a month. It's been pretty weird. It's been pretty crazy, chaotic. Still been able to go outside and shoot, specifically real estate because it is essential. Lately I've just been in here editing, listening to music. I listened to all my favorite albums at least like 10 times now, no joke. Me and my girlfriend have started painting canvases, so that's been pretty fun. I've been helping her with her shop Sunshine. If you guys haven't checked her out, check her out on Instagram. I've been helping her out with packaging and stuff. I did also try to cut some fabric for her and I had a hard time, so that was very difficult. It's been pretty crazy. I've been having a lot of events postponed. That's been pretty wild, but it's just, you know, the times that we're in. We're just gonna have to be tough and hang on in there. I wanted to do a quick edit. I'm gonna show you guys. This is from the last vlog that I posted. We went out to the coast with the outdoor visual. Check it out. Alright, jumping into this quick edit. I'm using Lightroom, the latest version that Creative Cloud has. This is not going to be like a tutorial or nothing. It's just going to be a quick edit. I'm going to be copying settings from another image that I had shot at the same spot that I also shared on my Instagram. I'm going to be copying these settings here. Let's paste those there, and then I'm going to be resetting all the exposure settings. That way I could fix all of that up. Reset all these. I like the colors and everything else that I have going with this image here, or with the one that I copied. Alright, everything's reset. So now I'm gonna paste those same settings onto these images, and these two images here that I have with my buddy the outdoor visual are gonna be the two images that I collaged together on top of this image here. This one will be the background. Alright, so let's get straight to fixing this exposure here. I'm gonna crunch down the highlights there, turn up the shadows off the back, and then turn up some contrast. Clarity, we're gonna turn that up a little bit. Texture as well, I want that texture to pop out. I like how all that grass looks. It looks really cool. Vibrance and saturation I'm gonna leave there for now. Now we're gonna go down to the tone curve, sorry. Now we're gonna go down to the tone curve and we're gonna turn down the highlights a bit. Lights we're gonna leave at 0. Darks, let's see, we're gonna turn down a little bit. Shadows, we're gonna turn this up a little bit. I like turning up these shadows right here because it gives it a nice like washed out soft shadow kind of look. It looks pretty neat. Faded soft kind of shadow curve, tone curve. Alright, so let's see the before and after there. Looks awesome. So now we're going to copy those settings onto this image here. Turn up the exposure a bit, and then we're going to also copy the same settings onto this last image. Turn up the exposure. That looks pretty great already. Alright, I'm going to minimize that so I can get more of a view of the image here. Cool. I like the way it looks already. It looks great. I mean, most of the settings are, you know, already preset, of course, because I copied and pasted them. The only thing I am seeing that I do not like is the blue on the hoodie here. I want to remove that on both of these images, on both of these shots of him. So let me fix the exposure still, and let's jump with this. We're gonna jump into using this guy here. I like to have the exposure set up or down just so that way I could see where or what I'm doing exactly. There you go, that's good. So that way, you know, you can turn it up or down. You can see exactly where you're at. Or you could do that right there. Perfect. All right, let's turn up let's make it warmer a little bit. Turn down the saturation. I'm trying to get rid of that bluish color on the hoodie there, and there you go. That looks a lot better. I'm happy with that. We're gonna do the same thing with the second shot here of him. Let's zoom in. Let's do the same exact thing we did with the other image. Gonna make this a little bit smaller. Let's go down on top of that hoodie right there. Make this a bit smaller so I could go in here a bit. There, get those edges. I'm not gonna get super critical with this shot. That's gonna be good like that. We're gonna see the before and after. Okay, now we're gonna fix it. So let's turn up the temperature on that, turn down the saturation, and that seemed to fix it already. Yep, that looks great. Let's zoom in a little bit more. I just see that edge that's popping out to me. Let's go back in there and fix that. Right there is a little bit better. Let me see the before and after. Alright, cool, that looks great. Let's see what else we could fix. Let's turn up the shadows a little bit more. Let's go back on this one, turn up the shadows as well. Let's match those a little bit. And also the highlights, let's crush them down a little bit more. Want some more detail on those highlights there. We're gonna match the same settings, or about the same settings. Doesn't have to be exact. That looks great. Cool, I like that. Let's go back down here. Chromatic aberration, I'm gonna remove that. Lens profile correction, I usually do use that for my less artistic shots, more professional shots I want to say, so that way I can fix, you know, those issues. That way the image is properly fixed. But for this shot, I do like the way it looks without it. I like the vignetting and the lens distortion a bit, so I'm not gonna choose that this time. And I'm gonna make sure I did the same thing with these other images. Remove chromatic aberration. Man, I have a hard time saying that sometimes. Sharpness is at 40. Chromatic aberration, we're set there. All those are matching. They're all the same. And now they're looking pretty good. Let me see. I want to turn up the blues a little bit more. Let's do that. I'm gonna set these to 0 just to turn up the blues a little bit more on all three of these. Whoops, accidentally. Right there, 0. Match all these. They look cool. I'm happy with them. Okay, so now let's go back in here and let's fix the horizon a bit if needed. That's good. Usually with the A7 III that I shoot on, I have the horizon in the viewfinder, so that way I'm usually on point. But you know, you can never be sorry about that. Sometimes it slips. Try not to let it happen. Just go back in there and make sure they're good. Let me go back over here again. Let me see. There you go. Okay. So now these three are set. Before and after. Before and after. Again, before and after. Okay, now these three are looking pretty good to me. Let's save them. Right there. We're gonna open them up and check them out. Alright, they're ready to go. Let's check them out. There's gonna be our main shot, the background. I love it. I love the texture that pops up out in the grass. Looks awesome. First shot of him. Love it. And then the third shot. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna open up these images on Photoshop. I'm using whatever latest Photoshop is with the Creative Cloud as well. Now we're gonna unlock these, and then I'm gonna move these two shots of him on top of the background shot, which is that one. Throw these on there, bam. We're gonna match them to be the same size. Let's throw these on top of each other. Let's just match these. These look good. Eyeball them a little bit, and then I use these lines, and they are perfect. Cool. So I want to use this shot right here on the left and this one on the right, collage them together. Oh, perfect. I have that one under. That's exactly what I wanted. And I want to hide this under this shot. right about there. And then I want to hide these two over this. So now we're gonna grab both of these, lock them together, drag them, center them, and that is pretty perfect. Let me make them both a little bit bigger right there, centered. Let's see, that looks great. I love it. All right, cool. I think I'm happy with that. Yeah. Let's see. I think I should make the sky blue a bit more blue up here, just a tad bit. So I'm gonna go back to Lightroom. All right, so I'm back on Lightroom. I'm gonna turn up the blues just a little bit more on this background shot, overwrite. We're gonna reopen that up in Photoshop. All right, now that we've thrown this back in here, this is gonna be our new background. I like the blues. They're a little bit more blue, not too much. I like it though, it's a lot better. And that looks great. I'm really happy with it. Let's check every corner really quick. I don't like these little whatever this is going on right here. And this right here, let's clean those out. Let's fix that really quick. Here's our layer here. And let's select something here. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Ooh, a lot smaller actually. Select it there. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna select it here and just spot remove those little spots that I don't like. Where's the other one? Okay, this one right here. Whoops. It was distracting me. That's not distracting. It was distracting me and I had to take it out, so it's gone. Alright, cool. So this is looking like the final image. I'm gonna go back in there, jump deeper in these, and see that I found something. Let's remove this as well. We gotta choose the right layer. Don't forget about that. Let's do this really quick. Make sure you blend it in fairly well. You know what? I think this is too big. Let's go smaller. Let's just blend this in there, just like that. Keep blending it, spot removing it really quick. And there you go. No one's gonna notice. Let me just do this right there. That's the finishing touch. All right, cool. No one's gonna notice. It looks a lot better. I liked it. It was really distraction right there. Happy it's gone. This post right here. Let's see if we can remove that really quick. Whoops, wrong layer once again. Make sure we're on the right layer here. And let's just remove that. Let's see. That looks good. Yeah. You know what? Let's undo that. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, cool. Happy with it. I think it's done. Let's save it. Let's open it up full screen, and there's the final image. I'm very happy with it. It's exactly what I wanted. I had these 3 images and I was like, you know, I want to put these 3 together. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that little quick edit. Do more in the future and go into more detail and in more depth. I do have this that I just picked up. It's I got 2 of these. I'm gonna test both of them out. Plan to shoot half and half on each camera. See if they both work. Hopefully they do. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.